Welcome back to Girl Talk. Our discussion turns to inflammation right now with Tim O'Brien of Apple Wellness. We know that inflammation is a natural part of our body's immune system, but like so many things, too much can be a bad thing. In fact, chronic inflammation is now known to be the root cause of many diseases, including cancer. So welcome, Tim. Thanks for coming in and talking about chronic inflammation and
Absolutely.
Maybe a good solution for it.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about it, because this is a real big thing in the medical community right now.
Yeah, most people wouldn't know it, but the root of disease is inflammation. The root of pain, inflammation. Cognitive issues like dementia, Alzheimer's, heart disease, diabetes, it's inflammation related. Wow. So as inflammation's on the increase, all those risks go up as well. Yeah, absolutely. So when we move forward, anti-inflammatory foods, for example, it's just what we eat can either increase or decrease inflammation. Supplements that we take can either increase or decrease inflammation. Yeah.
Such a big topic right now.
And this is kind of a silent thing that, we think of inflammation as you get an injury and then you have a swollen wrist or some redness.
This is like internal, correct?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's just not always swelling. People are like, well, I don't feel like I have any inflammation, but it can just be, I'm doing pretty good,
Like a hidden killer.
For real, yeah.
So you were talking about food and supplements. What can you recommend for us?
Yeah, so the most powerful, or if not number one in the top few, most powerful anti-inflammatories on the planet is curcumin, which is the active ingredient from the Indian spice turmeric. It's what colors curry. Okay. And that is being found to be the most powerful anti-inflammatory that cleanses your whole system of inflammation on a daily basis.
And we've kind of picked your brain about curcumin before. I still have to come get on curcumin. I mean, you've started doing this, right, Janet?
I have. Yeah. I have concerns in my family history of rheumatoid arthritis and dementia.
Sure.
And so I thought this would be a good preemptive strike. There's a lot of research actually that's backing this.
And I was wondering is this just sort of a trend kind of thing, or is this like here to stay? Is this supplement really important and you think it's got the longevity?
Yeah, great question, because different nutrients kind of will take the spotlight for a few years and maybe even more of a marketing thing and then sort of die off. Well, Ajay Ogul from Baylor University, we're talking about years and years, 23 human clinical trials, and there's literally thousands of human clinical trials worldwide on curcumin as the most powerful anti-inflammatory, and they're finding that the delivery system is everything. And so you can get curcumin in different forms. You can have it in the turmeric, the spice form, the extract curcumin, or even something further called a BCM95 curcumin, and absorption's everything. And so we're actually going to show a graph on the TV of the different types of absorption. And so if you get the active ingredient out called curcuminoids and blend it with turmeric essential oils, you'll absorb it up to 40% better. And so that's why they're using this to even treat cancers and disease as a whole.
I always wonder that about absorption, kind of steered another direction, but that's a really good point, because a lot of times we're taking all these supplements and are they doing any good? Are they getting to our bodies, or are we just, basically flushing the money down the toilet? And I think that's a lot of the concern. So it's really important and nice that you have that information about how to best actually utilize the supplements.
Absolutely. Delivery system is everything. So to answer the question, it is not a trend. This is here to stay and actually finding its way into the medical community. Very exciting.
Wow.
For real.
So you mentioned BCM95?
Yeah,
okay. So if you go to any natural or health food store, you're going to see different types of turmeric and curcumin in there.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're saying there's just this one that's been proven effective in all these studies.
Yeah, and in many of these studies, they keep using that BCM. Baylor University, for example, keeps using that BCM95 form because it absorbs the best. And we'll hopefully show another graph too that shows that it's actually 200 to 500 times more absorbent than turmeric, the spice it comes from, and 10 times the absorption from a standard curcumin extract. So yeah, the form is everything, the delivery system is everything.
We're almost out of time. So talk about your pricing real quick.
Oh yeah, so everyone's kind of selling something, and so what we did at Apple Wellness is we just have a price match guarantee now, where we always want to be the best price. So if you ever find a better one, you can kind of just let us know. And for me, that makes me feel safe when I can go into a store. Target's doing that now, for example. It's like, yes, where I just can feel you know, that piece about getting the best price. So.
That's nice to know that. So we can still come to you if by chance we see a better price, you'll give it to us, and we appreciate
that.
That
includes online too.
And I want to mention real quick
pricing,
before we go, Tim, you always do such a great job of answering our questions. So for folks at home, email myself and ask Tim your questions. We'll ask him on air. So you can email me, Jessa at cw57.tv, and we'll make sure and ask him. Tim, the expert from Apple Wellness. Thanks.
Thanks, Tim. We'll be right back with Medicine Geeks talking about technology.